12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
All right, Cherry. Keep this motherfucking
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Keep motherfucking Emmitt Smith.
Throwing to start the
Jerome Bettis.
Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Open man is Higgins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think
just keep this Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders ass nigga under control, fellas.
Fielded at the 20. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football.
Are we all dead?
His first carry.
Oh my God! Here they go with the damn.
Yardage back at the 22. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys.
What did I do? What did I do?
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle?
Nowhere to escape.
What did I do, bro? What did I do to you, man?
So far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This non-throwing ass nigga, bro. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. He can't do no worse. You can't do no worse than that nigga, Justin.
Off the play fake, Lawrence, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush.
Here he goes. Hey, Wakanda, I need a harder hit. I need a harder hit right there, my boy.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th.
Oh, my God, bro. What is this nigga on?
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Back to throw. Lawrence. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. DeMarcus Lawrence. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd and 10. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Looking to throw.
Nope.
Lawrence.
No way.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
That was a great spot, man.
Strike first here in this this opening quarter.
You gave him.
Elliott good with a PAT. And
Yeah,
that makes
fuck
the
it.
score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Jeez.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have this early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them
That's
out
me,
of the
but I
playoffs.
keep pressing the
So
wrong
they've got to make
fucking
sure they
button.
continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Hodges now. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be fielded at the 17.
This thing gonna let me put Justin in.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Come on, Wakanda.
If it ended today.
That's a pick, boy.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy
Bro,
of
this
midfield.
nigga here,
A big pickup there for
bro.
the
I
Eagles.
can't.
First down, 18 yards.
This nigga too OP, bro.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Good shit there, y'all. That was a good stand. Really good stand.
Apparently I can't put my damn quarterback in.
But it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He got hurt.
Who?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
He's not going to get me. Check the hot read. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 31, check 31.
He may try and run for this. Trotting. And all the way down to the 9. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 9. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Check 99. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll try to run for
Look
it.
at this, bro.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. And
That shit is
down to about the
ridiculous,
10-yard
bro.
line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right.
I didn't even want you to go that far out. I just wanted you to step to the side.
2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you
Oh
did
my
before,
God,
You
bro.
have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. On the draw, here's Sanders.
Look at this nigga, bro.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Just like that. Just like that.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get it.
2nd and 1. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we
Ain't
do
no
have
what.
a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
He held on to his arm.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
He just
It's
can
2nd
guard
down.
everything.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
I got you, son. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
6-6. Pull it high. Now go.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
Throw the ball.
Down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Tack McKinley in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Hey, wahoo!
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Right here, guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, tight.
He tripped.
He may try and run for this.
Bro.
He's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Get the...
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went out
Man, unless they drop
and took
it.
it all the way.
Elliott good with a PAT.
Precision up there.
And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just
That
really
shit is
take
crazy.
things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score.
That
But you
nigga
still have
lead
to be careful because
high
it's
as
defensive
shit.
guys. I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
But the corner couldn't jump and get that. I
He
tell
tried to
you.
pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half #1. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
What the fuck?
Picked off near the 32. And they're going to be set up in the 15. He's had a fantastic
He picked the
season,
shit out of that.
Throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Hey, look. Hey, I was about to. Hey, I just knew that was damn.
For he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Bro, look at this. Bro, it don't fucking matter.
Tack McKinley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That shit does not even matter.
Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 17 yards out, and the Cowboys cut into that lead. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 9 yards that time. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in his first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, this nigga's friendly, okay.
Pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Lawrence, flush to his right. This pass complete to Higgins. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
What? What you call him? Get out of here.
Let's see what that's about. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he?
That is.
Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. Now a 2nd down from.
Come on, Patrick. I need that.
It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Throw left side to Higgins. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Patrick Surtain.
End zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
Oh my God! Why does it don't even matter if he.
You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of mystery.
And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Back to throw now on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tack McKinley in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. He'll look to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball.
Like this nigga is booting that bitch, bro.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical.
Off his back foot, jump.
If they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
It's that shit I was talking about.
Escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. It's a second down run with Sanders. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Off play action. Lawrence. This one complete into the hands of
Delpit, what the fuck are you doing?
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Come to me, it's me.
From the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. For Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run. It's Sanders. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. Off the play fake. Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives.
Look at this, bro. I can't do nothing.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. There he goes left side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all
nobody wants to hold on to the ball.
Now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers, they probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Look at me. Go fight.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hard.
2nd and 14. That's the right side here.
He caught that?
And able to get this one across the 45
shit.
before he's brought down.
He caught that shit.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Check. Crunch.
Greystone travel.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Bro, you can't stop this one-handed motherfucker, bro.
2nd and 15. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. These guys
You can have him, bro. As soon as Justin Fields come back. He yours. Okay, I'll take a bologna sandwich for this nigga.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next
normal
drive.
with
This
no
is sort of what
nothing.
you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
He normally rides the bench.
I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard,
Bruh, they will finna let him break them tackles, bruh.
take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a
You
first
feel
and
me,
goal
bruh? Like,
situation. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So
I mean, like, bruh.
as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return
Come on,
with
fellas.
more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Let's just hit him.
EA Sports.
Let's hit.
They'll try and
None,
run for
bruh.
first and goal. Nothing doing
Nah,
there. They're going to wind up holding him.
CJ
at
Verdell, he's stoppable.
no gain there, and it's gonna set up second and goal.
What Barry Sanders?
Second and goal, and they will try again.
What
from the
Barry?
2-yard
What
line.
Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith at?
They'll try to run this one in, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season, and the Eagles take advantage of good.
I ain't
field
never
position
seen a
on the
nigga
turnover to
been in the
cash this
league
one in.
1 year,
Elliott good with a PAT.
and they got this nigga unstoppable.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nothing. Nigga gonna be a 72 on this bitch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga gonna be a 72 on this hoe.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a
My boy
third and
say he
2.
going to bed early. He got to get his body back right.
Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. Here it's third and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure's been constant all game.
Nigga run step for step with my nigga,
They've all
bro.
been excellent,
Like,
and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. The 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He finds some open field here. 30, past the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards on the ground.
that's CJ Verdell.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Back to
Come on, bro. That's a pick, bro. I seen it.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
I'm about to invite Art to this bitch. We finna collect some evidence.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Something ain't right.
Elliott good on the extra
My
point.
players ain't never this fast.
This big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I ain't never seen Saquon run like Miles Sanders. And he got the best. And he got the best. And he got the best badges in the game. Saquon.
It's a gain of 12 and the Cowboys pick
Nah,
up the first.
not like Miles Sanders is.
The 37 on 1st and 10.
Miles Sanders giving the NFL fits.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And my goodness, another interception.
I get all the tip jeers too, bro.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
70, easy. 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
My boy said he tired.
So it's Eagle football.
No, Tony's kicking in.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
Joke the fuck out, sir. He was not even dying, man. She said, look at me like this.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.